The week that was, the week that is, and the week that will be in schoolboy football. All that is packaged for you right here in one show, Fan Central Pitchside. Welcome. I'm Michalia Cowan, and again, I'm here with the Nathan Curtis. Hi. Mr. Curtis, it feels so good to be back after such a scintillating start to the season.
Yes, it was. And there were some real great matches over the past few days. I can't wait to dive into it.
Oh, save. Oh, I know it's just the start of the season, but I'm already seeing some shock results. I mean, no more than so Kingston College playing a 2-all draw with Penwood on Tuesday. KC trailed 2-1 at halftime before equalizing in the second half to share the points. Nathan, remember KC went to the semis last year in Vassal Reynolds' first season as head coach, right? They are among the favorites of the season with pretty much the same squad from last year. What do you think about that?
That was a real shocker. But truth is, as much as I have KC going forward, everybody has a few stumbles in the group stage, so I'm not going to be too worried too early for them.
Right, absolutely. I agree. But no surprises on schoolboy football opening day as it belonged to Mona High. Clad in white, the defending Manning Cup champions gave a 7-star performance. You know, even L.A. Lewis will be proud of that. Swamping Waterford 7-0. I was not surprised by that at all.
I already have them as my favorites, but the best part about that was the quality of some of those goals. They are looking like a proper JPL team. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Let's take a look at the
We're pleased with the performance. We need to do more, stick to our system more, and be more disciplined and composed.
I'm feeling pretty confident for the start of the season. I feel like we're going to do great things again this year. We can win and take it home again.
I'm feeling really good about this team. This team is well trained, and they're actually ready to defend their title.
I'd leave that filling out of the jersey to you and Ligier, because...
Oh, that's a wonderful hit! Magnificent goal! Well, he's gone on the bench, actually, as Mona coming forward. Again, opportunity! Goal! Pretty savvy!
The Manning Cup.
Here they come. Mona High, Leighton, skillful himself, finding Mackenzie. The cut back at the... Oh yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Again. Right well. Oh, lovely stuff. This one is again played inside the area. They're queuing up. They are queuing up. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It really doesn't matter. 4-0 up now. Cut back inside. Here's an opportunity. A shot taken. Oh! That's magnificent! Played out wide. Opportunity again for Kishane Gordon. Trying to get on the score sheet here. And does! Mona again coming forward. Mackenzie on his left. Mackenzie!
Amazing performance by Mona High, and Waterford will try.
Yeah,
Better luck next time.
It really was a beautiful game. 7 quality goals, and unfortunately, Waterford was just outplayed today.
Right, absolutely. And
so we will have more on Mona a bit later in the show, but we go to a break, and when we return, Gia joins us to talk all about the Da Costa Cup. Come back, guys.
In need of a loan? AIM Financial is the place to go. We have loans from $20,000 to $3.3 million. Get a loan to pay school or college tuition, medical expenses, bills, fix up your house, buy furniture and appliances, repair or buy a car. And when you're done, take a vacation loan. AIM has a loan for any purpose. Call AIM today. You won't find a better deal elsewhere. Guaranteed.
You know the boys down at the Rock Croy, you already know. You know they're gonna eat you alive.
I know they will.
And just to make sure, you gotta do it one more time.
Lord.
Meow.
I'm Celine Gordon, host of Holy Road.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy John Mark Wigan, host on the show Holy Road. Listen, people need to know what's happening in the churches and in ministry in all of Jamaica. It's an absolute blessing. We're really excited to share this.
Tune in to CVM. See it happen.
On the next Royal Palm Estate.
Titi, you know I believed everything you told me.
And so you should. I always speak straight from my heart, Selena.
And I suppose you have two hearts, eh?
Two hearts? What do you mean by that?
One for me and one for the secret woman in your life.
Tonight, it's a full moon.
Oh, isn't that when ghosts come out?
Exactly. So you'll have a chance to do some primary research for your article.
Are we on the same wavelength?
I don't know. You tell me.
Richard Blackburn, you are a trip.
Yes, I am. And you just wait till you experience this ride.
You know, whatsoever is hidden in the dark is certain to come to light, you know. So anything you're hiding from me must come out.
I don't have anything to hide.
And because of you now, Selena don't want to deal with me again.
That's the best thing that could happen. Now you'll wake up and realize who truly love you.
So what about who I love? Does that matter?
I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure I know who's behind all of this.
Who is it, Zeke?
Look, remember I told you about that big cocaine case?
Mm-hmm. The one with Sanity?
Pam. You can't make Miss Joyce get to you, so you know.
It's not Miss Joyce.
Then it's who? Don't tell me you sit up here again.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure. Keep up with the Blackburns. This Sunday at 9 p.m.
Rise and shine and start your day with the Wealthy Club's Power Hour. It's a transformative mind-body workout infused with strength training, yoga, meditation, and journaling. Every Wednesday from 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. Starting September 11th, join us for free live in person right here at the marketplace in front of Camila's Kitchen, or you can join in from anywhere in the world thanks to our friends over at Just Create. And afterwards, refuel with your post-workout breakfast from Camila's Kitchen to truly support your wellness and your fitness goals. Catch us for this special workout hour on CVM TV on Mondays from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. and a repeat at 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Wellfit Wednesdays starting September 11th at 5:30 to 6:30 a.m. right here at the marketplace. See you there.
Look who we have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great, all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not too go specialist, and that's the pinnacle of the problem. We want some new era. Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. Lie! You work till a week. It was pandemonium. Country people can't relate to me I talk about.
What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, you know. I don't care what man want to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man.
You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flow.
Fresh off their appearance in last year's final, Glenmuir High are in the hunt for glory. They face last year's Da Costa Cup semi-finalists, Garvey Maceo, in this epic Zone I showdown. Glenmuir High versus Garvey Maceo High. See it happen live Saturday 3:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
And welcome back to Fan Central Pitchside as we move over to the Da Costa Cup. Now, defending champions Clarendon College are going to hunt their second win of the campaign when they face Lennon in Zone H on Saturday. CC beat Denby 2-1 in their opening game last Saturday, while Lennon lost 4-1 to Central High in this very competitive zone. Here's a reminder of how CC got it done.
And it was Clarendon College early in this one, 4th minute, and they were on the score sheet. And their number 13 there, Williams from the corner, straight in, goalkeeper to half the deficit, which they did. Smartly taken penalty.
Now, Gio, a slow start from CC, going 2-0 up, but had to work hard to see off Denby. What were your views on the game?
So having watched the game, I don't think that was a characteristic Clarendon College performance. I thought Clarendon College they were a bit sloppy with some of their passes. After the game, Lenny Hyde spoke about them having 400 passes, which Lenny Hyde's all about his passing football for a long time. I've always talked about him passes, but having watched from the outside, I don't think it was the most convincing performance overall I've seen from Clarendon College. You put that in contrast to last year when they opened that National Stadium, and I don't remember what the score was, but it was a tennis score. It was a big score that they had last year. CC is a team that definitely last season, they put the mark out there from early that, listen, the first round, we're going to vanquish everybody. And then the second round, I think in the second round, they gave the Cartridge College, I think, was it 9-0 in the first game and the second round? So they usually have that quality. But
I wouldn't bash CC too much for that performance.
No,
it was the first game, and they're known to be slow starters. And with the team, it's relatively new, and it would take some time for them to click and mesh and gel with each other. But I was impressed, though, with Denby High. You cannot take Denby High out of the conversation with their build-up. And they play, and with their play and their ball playing, and with their confidence as well, they were just lacking a goal scorer maybe. And they might be missing Dustin Cohen, who joined Glenmuir.
Yeah, Dustin Cohen, he joined Glenmuir, and I think he scored 2 goals in Glenmuir's first goal yesterday. Glenmuir winning 13. We're not talking about Glenmuir, talking about CC. I think without a doubt, if you look at we spoke about this last week. If you look at the players that and again, every team in Clarendon is a good team. There's no bad team in Clarendon. You're talking about Central year before last year. You're talking about Clarendon College. You're talking about Garvey Maceo last year. So there's no bad team in Clarendon. But still, when you look at and it's just one game. But to me, I think there is some sort of probably a drop. And again, CC can only get better. I'm not bashing CC. By no means I'm bashing CC.
So a team that has lost, 7 players. Potentially, I think about 5 of the starters from last year.
Right.
The fact that they're able to get a victory,
that's what we're pointing out.
That's a team in transition.
But that's what we're pointing out. And we're pointing out that we can only analyze the results, and the result would suggest that and what I would have said suggest that
Right. So are you suggesting that they're going to get better from here, or are they going to get worse?
No, I'm suggesting that they're going to get better from here. You guys are asking me a lot of loaded questions.
It does feel like you're bashing CC.
No, we're not bashing CC.
Like you're not giving them a chance.
No, that's not what's happening here. All I'm doing is analyzing the first game, and I think you can see where there's a drop-off, but CC will only get better. If you want to beat CC, you have to beat them today. You have to beat them now. Because as the competition goes on, Lenny Hyde, they're going to get better, more experience.
Absolutely.
But after the first game, you could see that, there probably a few stuff that need to work. Probably just experience for the boys.
I agree. We will have live action from the Costa Cup on Saturday. Last year's beaten finalist Glenmuir High look to make it 2 wins from 2. They face Garvey Maceo at 3:30 p.m. See it happen on CVM TV.
So, Glenmuir, 13-0.
Last week, you guys can roll the clip. Roll the clip. Last week, I said that a lot of people have Glenmuir as their favorites. And you mentioned earlier Dustin Cohen. So Dustin Cohen has left Denby. Dustin Cohen is a big talent in Jamaica, a guy that has gone to Europe on trials. He was very good at Denby last year, scored a lot of goals in the first round, even though Denby never make it past the group stage.
Agreed.
And he's there now at Glenmuir. So Glenmuir, they've lost players, but they've managed to get in a guy like Dustin Cohen. Also, I think Orion Watson, their striker, scored a hat-trick and had an assist. So again, Glenmuir has managed to keep a lot of players. And 13-0 is the type of moniker, the type of stamp you want to lay down in your first game.
Put the flag down.
Right? If you want to go on and win the tournament. And again, in Clarendon, doing this in Clarendon is not easy. Because I said, a lot of big schools.
Correct.
Central, year before last year, were in the finals. Garvey Maceo were in the finals last year. So, yeah, man, big up yourself, Mr. Peart, and the coaching staff. I love what's happening there at Glenmuir. I need to buy a red shirt.
And Garvey Maceo last year, there were semi-finalists.
Yeah,
you
man,
cannot leave them out.
Yeah, semi-finalists.
Right.
Yeah, again, as I said, a lot of big schools coming out of Clarendon. Clarendon is a school Clarendon is a parish you're looking at and thinking that, if a school's going to win, they're probably going to come from Clarendon. I want to see what's happening.
It's one of the things you always hear in the Costa Cup is the big teams don't get hard.
Right.
They don't get hard games until
Right.
second round or you're moving on. And I'm saying for me, one, Clarendon College is what I would consider to be in a transitionary phase.
Right.
We don't want to count.
They're still adjusting.
We don't want to put at it and say, oh, he can't do what he's always done. But I think that is the kind of challenge that will either see Clarendon College rise to the top, being able to come out of that zone in the way that they want to leave a stamp to say, oh, we're still those contenders, or they're going to show that, boy, this is a major transition for them.
But in football, it's a natural thing to have transition in football. A natural thing to have, you have a generation, that generation leaves and you have to start and build again. Correct. And at this stage, it's all about development. So again, I want to say I'm by no means bashing.
He's making that clear.
It's expected, You're not going to have the same players. You're not going to have the same players playing for 5 years.
Right.
But,
Right.
Well, I like how we're saying that Clarendon is a new powerhouse, but I feel like there's something more we can talk about later about where powerhouses come from. Back for more schoolboy football after the break.
Come rise with Sunrise. DJ Phoenix rises on the 1s and 2s for a Yanis blast-off. Plus, it's Sunrise on stilts. Whoa, Yachty got talent blazes. You've never seen a sunrise quite like this.
ISSA Schoolboy Football, September 7 to December 14 on CVM TV.
Tell me an animal with spots.
A bear.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If bear's up there, I'm taking off all my clothes right here.
You can't say we're a friend now, Celine. We have to take on the road.
Yeah, man, we have to take on the same way. All right, Lord, thank you so much for this day.
Me, I do the work. Yeah. And the people them accept it. Clarendon, Mandeville. But now we get to go into the inner city of Kingston.
I can't wait to learn more as we go across Jamaica into different churches to understand what they do.
Hi, I'm Celine Gordon, host of Holy Road.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy John Mark Wigan, host on the show Holy Road. Listen, people need to know what's happening in the churches and in ministry in all of Jamaica. It's an absolute blessing. We're really excited to share this.
Tune in to CVM, see it happen.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Welcome to the ZZ Lottery Draw for 8:20 p.m. Thursday, September 12th, 2024. The one-drop winning number is 10. The hat-trick winning numbers are 9, 4, 8. The four-play winning numbers are 2, 7, 4, 7. The Lucky Day Lotto winning numbers are 1, 20, 13, 3, 2. The fireball is white. Thank you for playing with Izizi.
A powerhouse, a piece of Jamaica's football fabric. The West is the best. A few descriptions reflecting the strength of football in the West. But in recent years, football in Western Jamaica has taken a fall. 2017 is the last time a team from the region won the Costa Cup, Racines High claiming that trophy. Cornwall College, with 12 titles, boasts most titles of all the Costa Cup teams. But there has been a decline in the success stories. However, Mayor of Montego Bay, Richard Vernon, vows to bring back the West.
We have engaged Montego Bay United to utilize the stadium as their home field, their home stadium. And we have given them that latitude, and we have entrusted them with that confidence because we want to give as much support to the team as possible. We believe that once there's a standout Premier League team in Western Jamaica, then they will galvanize the talent behind that unit, and then you will find that there's a rippling effect with the talent and the interest among the smaller clubs and the smaller leagues, like the Corner League, D2, you name them, and of course schoolboy football. So what you find is that when you have back then a Seba, a Wadada, they usually be the clubs that Racines High School and From for Reno, right, and Seba for Cornwall College. So you used to have that type of collaboration and transition from schoolboy football to Premier League. And once you saw the decline in the Premier League, you also saw a decline in schoolboy football.
Of course, this is the debate. Gio and Nathan will dissect the issues surrounding the decline of football in Western Jamaica. The question is, are we overreacting? Gio, you have a minute to make your point. Then Nathan, it's over to you.
No, so I don't think we're overreacting. You mentioned schoolboy football with RSCs and Cornwall, but I can take it even far back to the Jamaica Premier League with Montego Bay United. The last time Montego Bay United won the Jamaica Premier League was, I think, 2016, back when it was the RSPL. So it's been a while. They were in the playoff running last year, but never managed to make it to the playoff round. So again, if the flag bearer, and again we mentioned Reno FC in the lower reaches of football in the Jamaican pyramid. So Montego Bay United have been on the decline, have not, and this is a big team, Montego Bay United, a big flag bearer. I would say that you think back about some of the talents that we've had coming from the western side in recent years, not as big as the Tapper Whitmore, the Shorty Malcolm, the Devon Ricketts that we had back in the day. We don't have that level of talent coming from the western again. So I do think that there is some decline. Montego Bay United recently started their youth academy program, and they're looking to kind of hover up all the talent in that region because they're the only big club in that region. And with that type of rebuilding, it takes time. It takes probably a 5-year, even a 10-year period before you see those players begin coming through. You start at the 5 to 4-year-olds.
Your minute is up,
but
Gio.
For right now,
your minute is up, Gio.
Yes, thank you.
No, thank
it's
you.
a debate. Your minute is up. Nathan, what do you have to say to that?
Definitely it's an overreaction. It is definitely an overreaction. And here's why. Football is about cycles.
Okay.
You watch, if you even want to look internationally, you will always find that those who are at the top for a while, eventually there's a fall off, and it's about how you get back to that point. Now, I will say it this way. Yes, we've not seen Mobe United win for a while. But the fact is you've had several teams from the West, Treasure Beach FC, White House FC, who've transitioned into the Premier League, which is a good sign. That means that there are teams that have the quality that can make it there.
And
that's one.
They got relegated.
And the schoolboy, no, they got relegated. Fine. It's about structures. They need to get that structure in place to come back. Now, the truth is, it's a reflection of what we've seen. Clarendon, overall as a parish, has been very dominant in the Da Costa Cup. And you see the Clarendon players getting in now into the national program. I suspect with the efforts that we're hearing about from the mayor and the natural move that most clubs will make is, all right, we need to start talking about getting our talents in. You're going to see Moby.
How long?
You're going to see.
You mentioned a transition.
It's a cycle.
You mentioned a transitional cycle. How long does a transition take? Because if we're saying that Montego Bay last won the JPL in 2019, and we're talking about Corona season in 2017, we're approaching 2025, and we're looking at.
But Gio,
7
wasn't it
years.
you that said earlier? Wasn't it you that said that Clarendon produces footballers. You didn't mention
But
Montego Bay. You didn't mention anybody in the
Clarendon-
West. So what do you have to say to that?
Okay, so
But
is that where we're going?
Clarendon is probably more central Jamaica, and at this moment we're arguing
but-
Western Jamaica.
but I'll go back and
Western
say
Jamaica,
this
you're
thing.
talking about Westmoreland, you're talking about probably, you can say Trelawney, if you want to put it there,
Good.
say you're looking at definitely Montego Bay and St. James. We're looking at Peter Lee Vassell, probably. We're looking
Jordan
at also Jordan Fletcher. Good, these are very good players.
Oh, okay, then
but
that's
not
wondering.
guys who have managed to go into our national program and cemented themselves like we've seen other talents from other regions do. And again, we're looking at schoolboy football success. We're looking at JPL success. Those
But remember that
numbers
the
are
last,
right there.
the last title came from, it was in 2017 or
we cannot
2024.
But we cannot judge on titles. Let me tell you why we cannot judge on titles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, there was a time that the West dominated football in Jamaica. Maybe a little bit before your
definitely.
time. And when you look at the national team during that time, as you pointed out, they were the core of who made it to the World
Look
Cup.
at that 98 squad.
That was
Look
the
at the
time that you
98
look
squad.
at
There
the
were
West.
lots of players as
Now,
well, yeah.
if you look at the years before that, they were also dominant in the Da Costa Cup. Now, again,
so are you trying to make my point?
No, I'm making the point to say that you have other parishes that said, all right, look what the money I do too. Yeah, all right, we need to start build up. And Clarendon started doing a lot more recruiting. So you found that teams that weren't traditionally doing it, like how Stets was doing it, like how Cornwall was doing it, started stepping up and saying, all right, we have to recruit players more now. And that's why you found a Clarendon College saying, all right, we've woken up, we've recognized. You found a Glenmuir who had a dominant spell for about 5 to 6 years. They were dominant with Colonel Learman, who were scoring goals for fun. The fact is, you saw that going to the national team. Now, for me, you see that, you go hear the team say, all right, fine, Kingston, Clarendon, Portmore, those are the places that you find the ballers coming from. I suspect that you're going to see that the Da Costa Cup is going to find a Western champion within the next 5 years, and you're going to see that come back up into the national
Nathan,
team.
remember, it's a debate and we're taking turns.
I'm sorry.
Come again with your rebuttal, Gio.
So my thing, as I said, right, I agree with the question of transitioning. And again, as I said to you, Mobile United are making tangible steps. They've rebranded, new logo, everything to kind of solve that. However, we're talking about probably the past 10 years, the past 2 decades. And the truth is that no, Montego Bay has not had the talent come out. Now, will that change in the future? No. Will that change? Yes. It can change in the future.
It's not about Montego Bay.
Can a school
It's
from
Westmoreland as well.
Can a school from the Western region win a trophy in the next 5 years? Definitely. But the question is we're talking about right now
So
and the
let's ask
past
the question. The question asks one important thing. Let's go back, guys. Overreaction. It is a overreaction.
It is not an overreaction.
The West will be back.
If you can't give me a
The West will be
champion,
back.
if you can't give me a champion in the last 7-8 years, then it's not an overreaction.
That's like saying that's almost like saying that when Godfrey Stewart won, I think 3 in a row. Oh my God, St. Elizabeth is falling off. No, I'm just saying States dominated. You're saying,
when last have these schools won?
And I'm saying, but when they were dominating Geo, it was their time. St. Elizabeth had its time. St. James had its time. All I'm saying is it's an ebb and flow. It's a generational thing.
So you're saying it's just not their time?
It's just not their time. Mobe has.
Let me tell
you something. There's a truth in football. You suffer from your success. And if you look at international football, you'll see it. A Brazil that has dominated has always had down periods. In look in Europe, you have a team like Spain dominated back to a down period. Why? Because transitions are very difficult when you're overly dominant.
What do you classify that down period then? Because the down period is what we're discussing here.
And I'm saying,
so we're not focusing on the success from 30 years ago.
Beautiful.
We're looking at
all
the
right,
down
gentlemen. All right, gentlemen. Wow. Heated discussion in this cool studio. Definitely.
I love the West, man.
What I wanted to consider is that Western Jamaica has produced 40 Da Costa Cup titles.